Florida primary and the results. Okay, Newt Gingrich comes in with all the momentum from South Carolina, even takes a lead in the Florida polls, then collapses. What happened, Annie?
Bad debate, had no momentum, and he was channeling the angst of the American public so exquisitely in South Carolina, and then he completely lost it and went all anger. And people don't resonate with anger. And he didn't have any good zingers in the debates, and Romney just got some momentum. Romney has a fantastic team in Florida, and his ground game was extraordinary, and he just took over.
Jason, what did you see happening?
I saw 16 million to 4 million spent. I think that was a huge factor. Dollars. I think
keep
that
changing those numbers.
Yeah, it's 5 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. It's a lot of money. I think that very negative campaign. And I think that Newt just, Santorum still kind of cutting his vote. He would have gotten close to 45% had Santorum been out of the race. I just think Newt's debates really hurt him this time. I mean, that was kind of the defining factor. The debates are kind of what everyone's focusing on because these ads, they're on all the time, as they are here during campaigns, but $16 million is a lot of money in one state. Jason,
you saw some interesting statistics from the exit polls about what Florida voters expressed in terms of their likability for the candidates.
Right. 57% say they want a new candidate to get in the race.
And what does that tell you?
That shows me that they're not happy with Mitt. The conservatives don't like Mitt, and Newt has way too many unfavorables. His gender gap's way too big, and so does Santorum step up to the plate now? I mean, that's the question.
Well, actually, what happens at this point in a campaign? Romney's been up since before Iowa. He spent $14 million. Gingrich spent $6 million. Obama spent $6 million against Romney. It's been nothing but negative for 6 weeks, and everybody's sick of it. So what these numbers are reflecting is just the fatigue of the voters who are just overwhelmed and tired of it.
Okay, very quickly, Annie and Jason. Newt Gingrich says he's not going to concentrate on the next few primaries this next month because Romney already has big leads in those states, so he's going to now focus in on southern primaries coming up in March. Does he have that latitude to just ignore the next few primaries to give Romney more momentum?
The donors will tell. He can only compete and only stay on air in any state he chooses if the donors give him money, and that's really the question.
All right, Jason.
And that's the strategy, make it to Super Tuesday in March with the southern states, and then you're going to see Santorum and Ron Paul more active in these caucus states, especially Ron Paul because his supporters are way more active, and caucus states you can get some delegates that way, and I think he'll be doing that more, and you'll see Ron Paul more active. He had no paid staffers in Florida, and Santorum just showed up for the debate, so.
And still collected about 10% each.
13, well, up to 13 now.
Mm-hmm. But you got to remember, it's winner take all. So there's no value in those guys staying around because they don't get any of the delegates.
Annie Presley, Jason Grill, thanks again, as always, for your consummate observations. Terrific.
Thank you.